I recently decided I wanted to upgrade my live and my studio setup. And so I went to Guitar Center and I looked at a lot of tube amps. I wanted to go all tube. For years I've been doing those hybrid amps, and they just weren't ever quite, the tone was never quite there as far as I could tell. And so I went to Guitar Center, sat down, I played a whole bunch of Mesa Boogie amps, I played some Marshalls, I played some Vox amps, and I ended up settling on a Fender Hot Rod DeVille. I didn't buy it from Guitar Center, but I bought it off of KSL.com here in Utah from just a private guy. I met him in Salt Lake. It was just, he'd only had it for like a year. Anyway, so far from what I can tell, it's a pretty good amp. Sounds a lot better than what I've been using. I've been using one of those Vox hybrid amps, and I had a couple Line 6 things I was using live. But ever since I switched over to the Fender, all my pedals, and I hardly ever used pedals because I was just using these modeling amps that already had all the effects built in. All my pedals through the, and I've always had a lot of these pedals I've had. Some are new, but everything sounds great through the Fender. And it's not quite a Mesa, which is, I think I may end up going that route in the future, but I don't know yet. Anyway, I wanted to kind of show you my setup and let you hear what it sounds like through the Fender Hot Rod DeVille 212 is what it is. So the new Vox Joe Satriani pedal, it's basically just a distortion pedal, and I use it in conjunction with this GT6. So the GT6 effects processor I mostly just use for delay and reverb, although the Fender DeVille has a really good reverb on it. It's not quite what I want sometimes, and although I really like the sound of it, it's more of a classic sound. So when I kick in the saturator, I use it for more of my crunch sounds and more modern sounds. And this is kind of what it sounds like. And so with the Boss GT6, I can control my delay tempo by just hitting this tap button here. So if I want a faster delay. And also in the GT6, I have a couple of modulation effects. I've got a phaser. I also have a almost a Leslie effect. Kind of chorusy too. Kind of a chorusy effect too. Saturator pedal has a more switch, so if you have quite a bit of gain going on, and you want more, you just push this button. So that's kind of a good modern sound I use for more modern, heavier stuff. Not too heavy, but the Boss also has some good distortions in it. I don't use them as much because they're just, I don't know, they're kind of harsh to me. But there's one that's, the one I have programmed right now, it kind of sounds like this. So anyway, that's the Boss. And this is my pedal board that I take out with me when I play gigs. It's kind of heavy, but it's a case, and you can lock it up and protects the pedals pretty good. So I also, in my country band, I play blues and country as well. My cover band, I mean. And so I've got this kind of set up with a compressor on it, and also, like, if I want to use a fast delay, turn on the delay. You kind of get that. So also we have turn the compressor off. Of course, we got the tube screamer for some of the bluesier stuff we do. Also, we have, every now and then we play an 80s song because I'm in a cover band. So I have this old digital metalizer pedal by Boss, and this is what it sounds like. And it works good on some stuff. And of course, after all of that is said and done, you have the Fender amp clean tone, which is the true, I almost look at it as the canvas for my pedals to make them sound actually how I want them to sound. And so playing it by itself with just clean and its a little bit of reverb gives you that great, of course, Fender tone. These other pedals, one's a loop pedal.